Hey, this is Meredith's husband. I've got some SEO advice for you, but I'm going to keep it really simple so that you can understand it, so it makes sense, and most importantly, so you can actually use it. We're going to do 3 things today.
Okay.
Number 1,
yes,
you're going to help
Podcast.
shape the future of this podcast.
I am?
Well, everybody listening.
Oh, that's exciting. That's much more reliable.
So hold on, strap in.
has.
Number 2, AI slop. We're going to address what they call AI slop.
AI
This is
slop?
slop. This is a
Like
term
it's
I just
sloppy?
heard. Yeah. What is that? And then number 3, what you can do about it as a consumer and as a blogger.
Okay.
All right, let's shape the future
Let's
first.
shape the future.
Yeah. So in doing this podcast, one of the stats that I get is like how many different episodes get downloaded
Okay.
and which episodes get the most downloads. Essentially.
Right.
That's the only thing I can tell. I don't know which topics are most appreciated.
Yeah.
I can see that a lot of the AI episodes get
Oh.
a lot of downloads.
Yeah.
And we've done more AI episodes than I realized. I just recently looked back at a lot of the titles from the most recent episodes and a lot having to do with AI.
Well, there's a lot of AI.
But what I'm curious about is what do people like the most? Is it episodes about AI
Yeah.
or that include AI and how it's changing SEO?
Yeah.
Is it like strict how-to guides? Like I talk about how to do your image tags and how
Right.
to do your sitemap or strict how-tos?
Yeah.
Or is it something else? So I put a little survey down below, scroll to the bottom of the show notes. It's very simple. You can do it on your phone. It's anonymous. It should take no more than 10 seconds.
Is
at most.
there an other where people can write
There is,
in?
There is another.
Oh,
Yeah.
very clever.
So that's number 1.
Okay.
Help shape the
Chick.
future. Number 2.
Yes.
So I was talking to a neighbor probably
Yes.
a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and he was telling me about this Bigfoot vlog
Was this
channel.
Will?
This is Will. Hey, Will, if you're listening.
Lovely neighbor.
Yeah. He was telling me about this Bigfoot vlog channel on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And I checked it out. And it's pretty funny. Like, it's pretty good. It is completely AI generated.
And it's all about Bigfoot?
It's like Bigfoot imagine Bigfoot
Uh-huh.
trying to become an influencer.
Oh,
He can speak. It's kind of hilarious, to be honest.
Is it like the cavemen, Geico cavemen?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not
that's kind of what
not dissimilar. It is pretty funny. It is pretty original. I enjoyed several different
Nice.
not episodes. They're really short segments. But then since I did that, my feed has become littered with, number 1, other Bigfoot vlog videos and all sorts of these AI generated videos.
Of which there have to be.
They seem to be never ending.
Yeah.
And I recently learned from John Oliver,
Yes.
last week tonight, a show which I really, really used to like, but now just find kind of depressing.
Yeah.
It's because it's so on point that I can't take it. But he did
no, like edge to it because it's just true.
No, there is an absolute edge to it. But I don't.
It's true.
But I
That's what
don't
I'm
need
saying.
any more edge in my life.
Right,
Like
right.
I've got,
Fair enough.
It's called AI slop, and there is a ton of it.
Slop, like SLOP.
Yes.
I just have to keep spelling it to make sure it's right.
And what AI slop is it refers to this mass-generated AI content, typically lower quality. And the Bigfoot vlog, I'm not saying is lower quality. Like I said, I found it quite entertaining. But it led me into a whole bunch of these others like that. Honestly, I sit there and I watch some stuff on YouTube and I just feel dumber after I watch it. If I could get more stupider. I just feel like an idiot after spending 20 minutes watching shit that is generated by a computer.
I know. At least it's only 20 minutes.
Okay, well, it's more like 2 hours. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, welcome to the world.
So my feed in YouTube has become dominated by all of this stuff. And I did come across a video of somebody who was just really frustrated about Pinterest.
Yeah.
She was a fan of Pinterest, or past tense, used to be a fan of Pinterest, but was making a YouTube video about how much she is now disappointed in Pinterest.
Why?
Because it's all AI generated images.
What?
Yeah, she says, all of these are like AI, and she's a younger person, so she can identify this stuff more quickly than I can anyway. But she's like, these are all AI generated. Why am I wasting my time on this stuff?
Right.
So I feel the same as this Pinterest user.
Yeah.
I'm really not interested in looking at content that was generated by a machine.
No.
And at the same time, I recently saw another stat, which came from, I'm not sure where it came from. I think it was Ahrefs, the website Ahrefs. It did a study somehow, and it found that 76% of all new web pages, so every web page being
76%?
76% of all new web pages contain AI generated content.
Wow.
At least some. So it's it's everywhere. And so the problem becomes not the problem. A problem from my perspective is like, how do you tell the difference? And this is nothing new. Right. But it does remind me of something that the CEO of Google, the former CEO of Google, once said in an interview. And this was after he had stepped down, so it wasn't like he had something to promote as CEO. It was more than one of those like more candid interviews. And he was saying that, yes, there's going to be a ton of AI generated content, whether that's images on Pinterest or like news stories.
Oh gosh.
And you're going to need, he was saying that you're going to need an AI assistant.
Oh, he said this.
Yes.
I remember you told me, but you haven't told the listeners.
He's like, we're all going to have AI assistants. Oh my God. And this was years ago that he said this. He said, we're all going to have AI assistants to tell us what is fake and what is real, what was generated by AI and what was not generated by AI.
And how are we going to trust that?
Well, my theory is, if anything, if there's any way that we can even reasonably tell the difference between AI generated content and human generated content, AI is going to be able to help us do that.
This is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think this has happened yet. Like, we don't have AI assistants to help us do that yet. Yet, but it's coming. And that's kind of my one hope. But there are tools out there. And I recently became aware of these tools. And this is the number two. What do we do as a consumer? There are tools out there that if you plug in a URL, if you plug in text, it will tell you if it was generated by AI. Not with 100% certainty, but
the entire thing, or if part of it was.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Because, it could be created by a human, sent to AI for refinement, sent back and refined again by a human.
Yeah. So there was a study that somebody at Ahrefs did, and they plugged in.
What is that? Ahrefs?
Ahrefs. It's
how do you spell that?
Ahrefs.com. It's an article. I will link to it below.
Okay.
It has to do with coding, like in website code. It's
totally my field.
When you do a link,
yes.
What you do is you literally. Oh, this is fascinating.
It is.
Strap in again. You do Ahref equals, and then the place where you want the hyperlink to go to. So Ahrefs is
we know that.
A nod to coders. So
I could have told you that at the beginning of this podcast.
Now that you're part of the hip crowd.
I am. I'm getting my tattoo.
What Ahrefs did is that they plugged in a bunch of different articles into these various tools. Some that were completely generated by AI, some that were generated by humans, some that were generated like half and half.
Okay. And
then they plugged them into these top, I think 5 or 8 tools, something like that, and kind of ranked the results by like how accurate were they?
Right.
So
accurate in information?
So they put these articles into these tools, knowing how much was generated by AI, and then tested what these tools said. So they either
to see how accurate the tools were.
Yes, exactly.
Aha!
Some of them had a higher percentage accuracy than others.
Okay.
Now, the problem is, from my perspective, that these are still external tools.
Right.
You need to go to that tool and you need to plug in a URL to check something.
Yeah.
And these services are paid.
Okay.
So they're not free.
Make money.
To me, that's not very helpful.
Right.
To me, it will be helpful when stuff like that is integrated into like our browsers.
Right.
So if we are looking at an article or we are looking at a video, something in our browser will be able to say this was fake or this is generated by AI and here's the truth.
Kind of like YouTubers have to disclose if this is if they were paid for the product.
Kind of. But that's when this will become helpful. And
Do you think they're going to let that happen? The AI people?
I think that sort of thing will become integrated with AI assistants because it's really valuable.
I think it is, or we're all going to lose our beeping minds.
And the CEO of Google, I think, knew what he was talking about.
I kind of have a feeling.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I will link to that article below.
Okay.
It has a bunch of these tools. You can look. If you want to use these, oh, yeah, absolutely, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3, what does this mean for you as a blogger? I'm going to go back to the Pinterest user.
Yeah.
Who was so frustrated because everything was AI generated, felt that it just wasn't worthwhile.
Yeah.
If you were to create something real on your blog, not perfect, not generated by AI, maybe assisted or, AI helped you in some way, sure. But if you can create something that's not perfect, but it's generated by you, that's going to be so refreshing.
Yeah.
That is going to be a breath of fresh air.
That's true. And people will authentically connect to it, which is really the purpose of everything.
Yeah. And it reminds me of the guy who wrote the book, The Alchemist.
Oh, yeah.
Paulo, I don't remember his last name, but I saw him in an interview or read about him in an interview some way. And evidently he was very prolific on social media at some point. And the interviewer was asking him, how do you do it?
Yeah.
And he said, well, you have to look at it like a creative outlet rather than a chore. So look at your social media instead of thinking to yourself, oh my God, I have to create something for this or that.
Yeah.
Think of it like it's your canvas to do whatever you want with it.
Right.
I would say think about your blog the same way. Your blog is really your own social media channel, sort of.
Right. Those are very good points.
So use it however you like.
Yeah.
I know you are a creative person as a photographer.
Right.
That is one of the things, so many people look to AI to generate images. Creating images is not easy. As a photographer, I know you have images.
Right.
And I think the thing to remember is it doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, it probably shouldn't be perfect.
That's the best.
And I think we get caught up, like I get caught up in that. Like
I get frozen.
Yeah. You think, oh my gosh, this isn't right. But it's gotta look like what everybody else is doing. But everybody else is using AI. It's fake stuff. So just
be human. Express your humanness.
Anyway, that's my advice.
Thank you.
Don't feel like you have to have a perfect blog and do the perfect stuff. It's probably better if it's not perfect. Just put it out there. And don't forget to vote below.
Oh, yeah, vote below.
What type of content you want from me, an actual person.
A real person. Hey, thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you find this helpful and useful. And if you do, what you could do for us as a thanks would be to, drumroll please, yes, leave a review. Yes, everybody says it, I know, but it really does make a difference. Take 3 seconds, leave as many stars, say something really nice about what you like about the podcast and maybe why other people would like it. It would mean the world to us, especially my husband. That better? All right, I'm going to try one where I'm not going to be charming.